I'm live. I'm just organizing. Complicated. There it is. It wasn't there when I wanted to show someone earlier. Right. Live chat on, so I can see. And then I've got to actually turn on the program. That would help. There it is. Okay, and share screen. Paintball. Got it. Although I'm a bit teeny. There we go. Until somebody comes on, then I will have it set to here. So that's good. Right, and pen, because that's needed. Right, first things first. Unification of some of the layers, because so far we've got too many layers on the side of the screen and it's bugging me. Now, I don't want this layer because that's the one that we're currently working on. That's a spare layer, that's a scaffolding layer. We're probably going to be working on that one today. But this one, the layer for the bread bin shuttle bay, which is completed, I think. I don't think I have to do anything to this one. I think it's done. So I want to keep that one. I want to combine that layer though, and we've got this layer, right? So I want to combine all of these layers together. Now that they're sorted, they're done. I'm not going to touch them after I basically do this, apart from doing some window touching up and stuff like that. So yeah. So we're going to combine the layers. So what I'm going to do is not this layer. So this layer, and that layer. And we're going to combine them, merge the layers. Here goes. They are now merged, so I don't have to worry about completed layers anymore. They're all one layer. That's that sorted end of it. It's fine. It's fine. I got a bad feeling that that's going to bite me in the butt, but whatever. So now when I get rid of that, it disappears. Okay. So we are working on. Let me just get rid of this again. We're working on this, not this layer, this layer. So we've done this much for so far. And it looks teeny. But it looks fine. It looks fine. And as you can see from the scaffolding around it, we've got a lot to do. Just the purple stuff, that's what we're doing. Everything else looks fine. Purple stuff is what we have to do still. But we've got the window, we've got the windows, we've got the layer, each segment, which came out really good. I was actually surprised about that. I didn't think that was going to come out as good as it does, but yeah. Not that I'm patting myself on the back or anything, and I realise that there's certain parts of it that I don't like. But oh, shut up! No, you. But so far, that looks weird. So far, with the rest of it, it looks fine. Looks fine. So we've got to add all of that that's coming up next. So yeah. Now I'm going to be working on a different layer to the one that we're actually working on, and then I'm going to add it to it. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we've got, is the extractor fan too loud, by the way? Hi Jeff. Is the extractor fan too loud? Because I'm going to turn it off in a minute. It's just that it's helping keep me cool. So yeah. So the reason why we're going to work on a different layer is because I need to do, I don't want to touch and interfere with these edges for the, you know, these edges for this particular shell of that part of the segment. So I kind of want to leave that alone and make sure that I don't touch it until I actually touch it up properly. Actually, I might touch that properly now because there's a little bit artifacts just poking out just the side here that I'm not a fan of. But yeah, and we merged all of this together. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly do that with the eraser. Just get rid of. Just a little bit of the fogginess. It's because of the paintbrush. That's what did it. So yeah. Right. So now that that's sorted. Yeah, so we've got this layer that we've got over it that was just there to facilitate with the colors and the shading and stuff like that. And it's done its job. It doesn't need to be anything anymore. So can I erase it? Wait a minute. There we go. Now it's a completely clear layer. Just I nearly did it to this one, but you know that would have just been an easy undo button thing, but it still would have been a pain in the butt. So yeah, so now we've got a clear layer. So technically, I can draw all over this, and it's on different layers, so it won't actually affect it. And yeah, this is the bit that we're going to do all of the add-ons. Basically, we're going to add a layer, and we're going to merge it after we sort it out. But now I can basically do all of the bits over here and go over the edge and stuff without actually affecting any of the purple that's already there. So yeah, so we're going to bring back we'll bring back this color. So all of those bits that are on the edge of the screen that you can see, we're not going to worry about those. Those parts are already done. They're on the layer already. You know, I don't have to worry about going into this bit because it's already part of its own thing. So that's fine. So yeah, but I'm going to keep them on screen just to make sure that I know what I'm doing. I'm going to bring this layer down so that I know that it's already in there. So that's good. Right. And what we're working on today is the edges, these corner bits. Now, do I want to make them a different color to the end of, like the end of this one? At the end of this one, this color? Or should we go for something else? I could make them white even. I don't know. What do you think? I think they should be a spacey color, so not necessarily a bright color like we've done the outer shell here. It should be a spacey color, like, well, just like a black, gray, or white. Those are the main space colors, and you can have sometimes creamy colors and even browns, but essentially those are the ones that you want. I could even make them chrome, but we already are going to have some chrome segments. All of these parts here that are on the end of this, on the end of this side of the segment, they are, you know, the airlocks. They're going to be chrome colored, or at least that one's going to be metal, so it's not going to be necessarily chrome. But this one is going to be kind of like the walkway, like the main walkway that we've got here. So yeah, spacey color sounds good. Well, I was hoping for a suggestion. Like, I kind of like the idea of black, but the only problem is that in space, like I said before, anything that is painted black in space absorbs a hell of a lot of radiation and gets warm really quickly, like really quickly, you know. Like when you are like, remember the space shuttle? Remember how the underside of it was completely black? All of those heat-resistant tiles were black. Well, there's a reason why they kind of flipped the shuttle every time, so that you could only see the white. And the reason why it was coated white on top of it is so that when it's in the sun, when it's in space in the sun, it flips over so that it reflects most of the solar radiation and stuff. Because if it just stayed continuously upside down with you know, if it was upside down with the earth above it and the sun below it, then it would basically it could heat tiles up prematurely, and it would have been a problem. It would have been a problem. It would have been continuously hot on one side of the shuttle all the time, and that would have been bad. So yeah, and like the picture that I had of the International Space Station, basically you don't see anything painted black at all because the reasons I just said. It basically gets hot too often. So I want to use black as sparingly as possible. I mean, one edge of it, maybe one edge of it isn't going to hurt. I don't know. I haven't done black yet, mainly because I think it'll just turn out to be just very dark grey, you know, when it's in direct sunlight. Plus, it doesn't look as interesting, I guess. I don't know. So we are only left with grey, I guess. Grey or white. You like how the shadow looks? It's just a very, very hard shadow because of space. There's no soft lighting in space. It's all very hard shadow. It looks better when I don't have the scaffolding on. I'm gonna go with black. It's gonna be very dark grey, but I'm gonna go with black anyway. I'm just gonna do it. Like in the sunlight, it's gonna be this color, and in the not sunlight, it's gonna be, of course, this color. So I'm on brush. Should be on pencil. There we go. So it's sunlight and not sunlight. That look good. I'm still thinking that's just a grey. Should be even darker. It's lighter somehow. What the fuck? There, see, that's black. That matches the background. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. Right. Let's do this. Well, first of all, of course, I'm just gonna do this. Basically, just coloring in. I get the scale back. There we go. This is going to be like reflective. It's going to be that blue. I'm going to try to redo that, but there, so that's fine. I love the illuminated lighting on top tubs. They look so cool. Well, hopefully, I'm going to do something similar to the lights inside the hotel. Although I don't know yet. That's why none of the lights are on inside of the hotel, because it's where the sun's hitting it, and also I was going to do that separately somehow. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that yet, but we're going to do the lighting later, just because there's going to be so much of it. So yeah. But yeah, I think it was key. And on that side is just black. And I do need to color it in black anyway, because let's get the background image back so I can see that I'm actually coloring it in. So that's what color it is, but that's what color the sunlight makes it. Remember, the sunlight is incredibly powerful and bleachy. There's a bleaching effect. So yeah. Okay, so now it's colored in. Get rid of the scaffolding for a second. I wonder why I did that. Scaffolding back. Weird. Yeah, I've also got a whoopsie that I've done with that actual the color layer, because it's bad. There's something with it. My fan just turned off. Ugh. There we go. Right. Yeah. So know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I want to get the brush. And, oh no, actually, no, I want to get the pencil. Where's my pencil? And just do the shadows like before. Actually. Well, no, it doesn't look as thick and chunky, does it? That looks about right. Yeah. Right. What am I doing? Beep. Well, I didn't need so much of the grey, apparently. But that's cute. How about this connection we make white? I think we're gonna do that. Yeah. But I'm gonna get the brush and I'm gonna go over these lines just minutely. Let's get rid of the scaffolding real quick. There we go. Just kind of hinting that there's like some kind of pattern there, you know. Yeah, so we've got to do the actual airlock coloring as well. Is there anything on the other side that I need to highlight? Yeah, there's two hatches. We actually have a convex hatch just here. Right, and get rid of the thing again. That one. Sorry, concentrating. Okay, and yeah, we wanted a white for the airlock ring. Let me get back my scaffolding all the time with the. I should make it a quick key. I should make it a quick key, but I just never think about it. Right, and I want. What do I want? The shadow version of that color as well. So I want that. Just here. Right, that's going to look a bit weird at first, but that's fine. Yeah. So remember when we were talking about the creamy kind of color? I kind of want that for this airlock, and I don't know why. It just like unlike that one, I kind of want it to stand out a little bit. So we're going to go for a creamy color, but obviously a little darker. It's in the shadow. How about this color? Oof, that's a bit brown. But I kind of like it. I kind of like that kind of like that brown. In the light, it would be a lot clearer. But yeah, you know. But yeah, so that's going to be L. Oh, I kind of wanted it for this segment as well. Not the reinforcement. This is kind of a connection, but it's a square instead of a circular walkway tube thing. It's basically just a square that I've made, but you can't really see it. But yeah, I kind of want it for this color as well. So. But also go back to the grey for the outside. I am going to fix all this up with the brush in a minute. I'm just getting the colours down. Then we're going to mess with the brush and we're going to touch them up, make them look too badass and cute. And like they belong. Okay, and I want to get my brush, my teeny brush. I do want to highlight the door. It's an odd door, this one. And then we get rid of the scaffolding. And you can see I have a lot to do with my brush, so I'm going to zoom in and really just clean this lot up a little bit. So I want this color. I'm going to go around. I kind of like the shading effect of the black paint, so I'm going to keep that. Make it almost. It makes it look both shadowy and even slightly grubby looking. Just get that shape, that real, just a more definition to the shape, because it's not looking super sticky outy just yet. And that door looks like it actually does stick out a little bit more. So yeah, the blue and white lighting really is so cool. The blue and white. Yeah. Do you mean the flashies, the running lights that they've got? Is that what you're talking about? I kind of want this color back. Give me that color back. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, make it look like they're giant light bulbs. That's all they are. Like, they're giant light bulbs, but they've actually got like several different kinds of lighting rigs in them. They've got a directional pointing light, and they use that for when there's ships are docked nearby or something. They'll point the light onto them. You know, they've got the emergency light that basically just is the spinning round one in both red and blue, so that it's basically like blue is like when it's not an emergency, but just kind of like an attention light, you know, like a highway light, you know, the flashing, and it goes to red whenever there's an emergency situation in that particular section, or if there's a station-wide emergency section. So it's kind of like it's just a big dome that houses all these lights, and the dome's there just to protect them, so it doesn't really do anything else. But when it's got just the regular running lights, it basically just flashes, just every now and again, just flashes, and then the other ones will flash, and then it'll go flash, and then flash. You know, it just not super quick, not seizure inducing, just running lights. And in the future, a lot of ships are going to have running lights. It's a thing, just so you know that there's a ship there and stuff, in case you didn't already see it. But yeah, I actually don't know why they have running lights on stations and stuff. I always thought it was funny. We've got lack of hard points. There you go. Some hard points, and from the distance, it's going to look better. So this side's basically done already. I am going to still, actually I need the darker purple color, because of course that's supposed to go all the way down there. So yeah, I'm going to go to the other layer real quick, and I've got to remember that I'm on this layer. I can't believe I forgot to do this in the first place. This side is in the shadow. Like these ends are in the shadow, so they've got to be in the shadow with this color. That looks a bit better, I think. So I'm just adding a touch that I forgot to do earlier. I kind of want to make it look like these windows are sort of inset a little bit more than they should be than the other one, just to set this module apart from the other one. Not only is it a colourful one, but also it's a slightly newer model. You know, the paint doesn't build up enough heat to anything. I don't know. So, yeah, just to differentiate a little. Also, this part is in the shadow, so this has all got to be reshaded. Does it extend? Yeah, because the other bit is also. Wait a minute, where's the scaffolding? Oh, okay, the bridge is going to cover up a lot of that, but just to be sure. To be sure. Irishness for you. There. Okay. Now, zoom out. How's it look so far? I would say that side is completely done. And this side, we've got a lot of work to do because we still got to do other bits. So the next part of this should be the connection points for the for the bread bin. But I'd say that side's basically done now. Okay. So the top one is literally just a replication of this kind of design. want to keep that kind of uniform because it's got the same kind of windows and all that stuff. But the bottom part is a segmented kind of octagonal bit that has the bridge going through it, and also a big window. So yeah, the bridge, by the way, I've decided is going to be super painful because, oh my god, yeah. Unless I basically have it so that there's lighting in the floor, in which case that might be less painful. But basically, it's got to be lit up. Stick with the simple stuff. Stick with the simple stuff. Okay, so this corridor here. Okay, so can I just do this and see a bit of this corridor? Great. So we want, what's the base color? It's that, isn't it? It's basically, that's black. The base color is black. Okay. We can work with that. That's fine. It's fine. I want pencil back. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of the scaffolding. I nearly did. I nearly messed up big time. I nearly messed up big time. Okay, so that's the base color. We've got the outline sorted. So now we've got to mix in this blue. Oh my god. There you go. So I want to get this blue in. I'm going to make a note of this blue, just because I feel like I might need it later. I think I need it for the window or something. So there's the blue. Okay, and it's got the white streaking and the separation stuff. I think that's pure white, isn't it? Because that's light. That is light. Okay. So So that's easy. That's fairly easy to do. Different size brushes, I think, as well that I used. First off, I'm going to mix and blend in the color so that it's not super all over the place. I want to keep a kind of a black outline just to show that it's reflective. And then where's the streak? It's in the middle, isn't it? Because that's where the light is coming from for that bit. But because the light is going to come from the top, it's going to be very much like that. And then I do a smaller brush. Get that shine in. Again, I want to keep that black line. It's good for reflective surfaces, especially when you don't have anything to reflect, because all we've got at the moment is space, and space is just, we just added a slight color gradient to this. It's a very bluish mirror, basically. So yeah. And I just want an even smaller. There we go. So then you've got a kind of a reflection off screen almost. I kind of feel like if I mess with that anymore, it's going to look a bit weird. It really looks slightly curved, but I can't do anything about that. It's just the way it looks at the moment for some reason. Hopefully when we put the window in, we'll give you some reference to the kind of shapes that we're dealing with. Well, how small was my brush when I did this? Oh, it's about this small. It's about the brush that I've got now. Okay. So, and I do want to add those now, so I'll do that. Just a couple of just to give it kind of like structure. And then we're going to put the window in. Now, what did I do with the windows in the light? They are just kind of on the surface bits. Right, so they are that color. See, that's a good reason why I saved this color. So I get this color. I'm going to make it just a teeny bit more blue and slightly, very, very slightly more brighter. And then where's the scaffolding? Okay, so it's just a thin sliver, like here. Oh, it did come out. There you go. So I've got that, and then I go back to the white color, smaller brush, and I just do highlights. Oops. At the top and the corner. So I felt like it needed another window there. I don't know why. Just artistic license, needed another window there. So yeah. So it's not a super detailed segment, so I'm not that worried about that much. I'm more worried about the next one because the next one is super detailed and leads into, yeah. It looks like a smaller version of that. That's what we're going for. Dun-dun. Okay. So now that that's done, yeah. So brain fart. I was like, what time do I have to? I've got to figure out a timeline of stuff to do today because tonig's a busy night for me. I have to figure out how to download a movie, or at least watch a movie, and I think I can do that through my Amazon account, but I'm not entirely sure how just yet. But I will figure it out. Okay, so next part. The next part is. Oh, that's the art class segment, the scaffolding. So, this bit. So, like what we just did, I imagined it being chrome almost, but almost. So, it's just a bunch of metal panels. The problem with this is that it's very much like the bread bin that you can see, the bread box that you can see right there. Most of the screen is taken up by. It's going to be segmented, and as you can see, it's got like squares. Fortunately, it's in as much detail, and it should be darker. So yeah, so it shouldn't be a problem really. If anything, I've got the white brush now. I could just like go over it real quick, but I'm not entirely sure if I should. Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god, you guys! All of that was done on the wrong fucking layer. That's why I wasn't getting any black from that. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. It's just like, why am I not getting any black? Why is it not merging with any of the black coloring? Because it's on the wrong layer. I'm such a doofus. I'm not doing it all over again. It's on one layer. I can't change it now. Oh my god. I'm on the right layer now, though. It's fine. How much is that's way too bright. It's way too bright. Still in the shadow. That's about perfect. That is about perfect. Okay. I'm on the right layer now. Always check your layers. Always check what layer you're doing stuff on, because like I said before, it's gonna just cause headaches. Right. So I'm coloring in all of this part. We're gonna worry about the walkway later, not just yet. So this is the base color. It's because it's metal, it's reflective. It's going to be very dark because it's reflective of that stuff, all of the dark stuff. So just go to the scaffolding. Yeah, it covers up most of it. And I'm going to use the brush now to orient that. I'm not going to go super whiteness. That should be enough to do the details on this. So yeah. Jeff, no, I can't correct it. It's stuck that way. The reason why I wasn't getting it exactly like this segment with that nice, you see the nice darkness, the nice black darkness that you've got on the edges of that thing, like, and how it mixes so well with the blue. I was like, why is this not working? I'm doing the exact same thing that I did last time. Yeah, see, it's got an outline. It's got a black outline, which I like, but it doesn't really mix. And that's because the blue and the black are on two different layers. So they never merged correctly. You know, they just stayed like that. They stayed like that and not like that, you know? And it's ugh. Nothing I can do about it now. I'm gonna have to leave it as it is. I don't mind it. I'm just reminded now that it could have looked way better. Let me go back to the scaffolding and just mark out where I want the edges to be for this thing. I was just double checking my layers. Oh my god, it's got me paranoid. Okay. So those are the bits I have to emphasize. Okay. Oh, except for this one, I forgot this line. Okay. Yeah, so these are the bits I have to emphasize. I'm just going to blend these in and stuff. Yeah, so my schedule for after this is a little bit crazy. because like I said, I have to I'm going to go onto Amazon Prime and figure out how to watch, what is it called? I've got it saved on my, I've got the name of it saved on my computer. I've forgotten what it's actually called. Jumping Jack Flash. But yeah, I've got to figure that out. I'm also getting really hungry, and I've got a fruit salad in, well, my fruit salad, very basic fruit salad, in the fridge that I made earlier. So that's going to be awesome. So I've got to eat the fruit salad, and then figure out how to download and watch that movie. Which I don't think it will be hard. I just think it's going to be challenging, you know, not necessarily hard, just challenging. There's a window on this segment, I think. That's the only good Tubbs, but I feel bad that you have to get the move. Dude, it's like $3. It's like $3. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it too much. I've just broken my thing I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I feel like this has to be on the other layer, so I'm intentionally going to go to the other layer. I need the dark color, the darkness. Ooh, where's the purple in there? Why is the purple? Doesn't matter, there's going to be a window there anyway, it's fine. Now I do have to do the window on this layer instead, which won't affect it much. No, the window's circle, it's a circle. And I want this color. And I need the black again to just and then I need the white on even tinier brush. Oops. Nope. That was a mistake. There we go. I just wanted to highlight that was a window. Anyway. So that's on this layer, and then, but there we go. It looks like a segmented octagonal section, because that's got, the reason why that one's so big is because that section's also got a support bridge as well. So yeah. Okay. So that's bugging me. That shadow is just not the right shape, and it was bugging me. Okay. So we could just leave it like that. And not have a bridge. The segment is basically done. All I need to do now is add the bridge. Because as you can see, there's a fucking bridge there. I don't know why I put the bridge there, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done. I'm tempted to do it just next time, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do it now. I'm going to do it now. No matter how hard it is, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be really hard, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Should we just go for straight up white? Just the individual in between segments, white, and the actual glass part we're going to do. I don't know what color to do that yet. I don't know what color to do that yet. I could go fully transparent because there is lighting in there. Okay, why now? Why? Huh. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the lighting. I kind of like the effect that we have with the blue walkways, but if I have that just for no. Okay. I could do it in 2 different layers. We'll make it purple, like the blue color that we've got for the chrome effect. We're gonna add a purple effect to that chrome effect, and that's what we're going to have. Nope, we can't do that. I want to see the people inside it. It's got people inside it. I don't know if you can see them. They're little purple dots. While we're discussing this, let me just save, because I realized I haven't saved yet. And we haven't crashed for a while. My computer hasn't crashed for no reason for a while, so yeah. Half of it is going to be in shadow. Well, no, 2/3 of it are going to be in shadow. Two whole segments of it are going to be in shadow itself. So, yeah. Right, I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Okay. So first of all, now that we've done these two sections, except for the bridge, I'm going to merge this layer with this layer. Just going to merge these layers because, yeah, we're going to do some layer stuff now with the bridge. And we're going for the purple. So I've got the purple, add a new layer. And this layer is going to be on top of that layer. Right, and I'll pencil. And we're just going to go for it. We've got a very thick pencil line here. I'm scared. Right, and no, I forgot to turn the line on. I absolutely want it to be a straight line. I do realize that it's not a straight line now. How does that look in relation? That looks like a straight line. Oh, no, it doesn't. So if I want it to line up with both the hotel and the connecting segment, then this is the straight line. But that doesn't look right in the sketch. It looks right on paper. That looks like a fairly straight line. Okay. Right, now on this, we're going to do all of the texturing, all of the line work we need to do for the actual tube part. So this is all going to be the inside of the tube. It's going to be on this line, and then we're going to build on it. We do the outside of the tube. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a cross color. I just changed the color slightly between the station behind the hotel segment and the connector segment. It's kind of a mix between those two purples. It's not really the purple itself, and it's not really the navy color either. It's kind of a mix between them. And that's because I kind of wanted to get the reflectiveness of the actual dome itself, and I mean the reflective of the chrome itself, as well as we're going to do more in more purpley coloring, you know, a more purpley nature. So yeah. So yeah, well, now we're gonna mess with this thing. We're gonna make it look pretty and have like shiny lights and stuff, and we're gonna do all that stuff to this thing. And then we're gonna ruin it later with the with the bridge, the actual bridge structure, the outside of the bridge afterwards. But this is going to be the inside of the bridge. So yeah. Can I just get the bridge scaffolding back? I think I want to thicken it up just one more, with just one more line. Just so that we've got like some overlap. There we go. So now I can do whatever I want to this shiny bit. And then we're gonna, yeah. Are you still there, Jeff? Oh, this computer crashed. That's why I'm not moving. Jeff, I can't see the chat. Forgive me. I was like, Jeffy hasn't said anything for a while. Well, I hope he's okay. I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna check the app. Yeah, I didn't get the so-called people in there, and no tubs. It's going to look great. And then oh no tubs. I'm sorry. No problem at all. Yeah, I couldn't see. I can't see the chat still. Let me just rebooted this computer. Luckily, it's not the computer that I'm streaming from. See, I just mentioned that this computer itself hasn't crashed in a long time, so that's something. But the one I'm streaming from, I meant this computer, not the one that I checked my Discord on and checked the playback. typical. I mention it and it happens on the other one. Right. So yeah, if you look at the scaffolding, yeah, you can see the people. You just zoom in. I've at least put how big. This is how big people are. This is how big people are. These windows are gigantic. So yeah, they're going to be on the inside of this glass. And we're going to include them. Actually, I'm gonna have to do something about that now. I think. Oh, Windows configuring updates. Apparently, it didn't crash. It just needed to update for some reason. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna sort all of this out now. In fact, we've got this layer. I'm on this layer. Yep. So what I really want is the floor. So I need to get rid of the scaffolding. Rotate. Ooh, that looks weird. It's going to be easier for me to work on it when it's at an angle like this. So yeah. Oh, it's too small. So this is going to be the floor of the inside of the tube. Then I have the people, and then we're going to do the brushing of the effects and stuff. And this can be intentionally rough, you know. So I'm not really that worried about this so much. I just wanted there to be the color with kind of like just a bleed through of the purple because it's the glass. So we've got a nice mix, a nice blend of the two colors. And yeah, I know I've intentionally made it darker as we get closer to this end. Just because, yeah, it gets brighter, then it gets slowly darker. Yeah, and like I said, it's uneven because it's going to be glass, so it's viewing it through glass. I could straighten out if I wanted to, I guess. No, I'm going to do blending things. It's a thing. Right. So now that that's done, we bring back the scaffolding. And as you can see, it's not a straight line. The scaffolding itself is not a straight line as I do it by hand. Whereas this is completely straight now because I've done it by not hand. I did it by using the straight tool. So yeah, we've got to adjust the people who we're going to make a darker green color. I'm going to make the ones that are these guys a darker green color, and then these ones a slightly lighter green color, just because these ones over here are in sunlight, whereas the other ones aren't well filtered sunlight. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I'm going to use the teeny brush. But look, I can't believe that I even made a little hand like he's pointing at something. Okay, and then slightly lighter green. These guys. It's still configuring Windows updates. I can't believe that. Get rid of the and it is just the way the glass works. It's kind of it I would do more color, but yeah, we've got little green people. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do the different colors. I mean, you can't make it anyway. But just for the sake of it. Right, so you can actually see these details, but you won't see them for long. Because, like I said, they're super zoomed in. There's not enough detail in it to basically make them, yeah. If you look on the scaffolding, I did include people in two places. You got these guys here on the bridge, but you also, let me get rid of the background. You also have people here. So I did include a scale. I'm just going to check the comments because You were like, why isn't Jeff saying anything? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Now that we've sorted this out, we're going to leave the complicated stuff for next time, for tomorrow, I think. So I'm going to save this here. And then I'm going to, we're going to do that tomorrow, because that's going to be slightly complicated. Only slightly. Not a huge amount, but only slightly. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're going to do the gloss effect, which is going to be just very much like the chrome effect, but just a little bit lesser, you know, a little bit less intense, and actually maybe on a different layer, because then that would preserve these characters. Because if I use the brush like I did on the other one, then it will bleed into those characters. So I might have to use the brush just for the whitening effect. And because it's all internally lit, it's basically, I want it to remain consistent. So yeah. But for the outside of the shell, we're going to actually have, you know, the bits that you can see that are closed off. That's all going to be white, and there's going to be part of it that's in shadow, but it's going to be like a matte white anyway. So yeah, it's going to be a hard shadow about a third of the way into it, and there's going to be segments, and those segments are going to have. I was thinking about doing lights and stuff in them, but that might sound a bit too complicated. We're going to have at least little notches where lights should be. It's still configuring updates. I honestly think this computer might be done. I'm going to go have my fruit salad and then come back and then see if it actually works. And then Jeff, about an hour after that, hopefully about an hour after that, when I've got everything sorted out and I've downloaded the movie, or at least can stream it or something, then I'm going to, I'll let you know on Discord that I'm watching it, and maybe we can watch it together, and yeah, see how that goes. Okay, it's turning back on again. Now it's restarting. When I'm leaving, it's restarting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this so far. Messing about with layers and stuff. Hope it was fun. But yeah, I'm going to go, and I will be back on live stream on my other channel. So yeah. But thanks, Jeff, for being around. I do appreciate company when I'm doing this. I've been watching Parks and Recreation. I'm going to watch Parks and Recreation while this computer does whatever it does. It keeps telling me to please wait. So I don't know. But yeah, then I'll be back on live stream, and then we'll talk about the movie and everything. But yeah, you could even join in just in the voice chat, even, because I don't know how many people are going to be in the chat that have also watched this. But yeah, no, it's still configuring. You know what? I'm going to make a Discord post. I'm going to make a Discord post just to remind people. What's it called, Jeff? Again, I've got it saved on my computer, but I keep thinking rat something, but it's not rat something. It's completely different, isn't it? Wait, what does it say? Jumping Jack Flash. Jumping Jack Flash. Okay. Oh, the computer's decided to come back. Need my fingerprint to log in. Let's do it now. Jumping Jack Flash. There we go. So that's out. Don't worry about the movie tubs. I want to just rest. I want you to just rest. What? I love this. Dude. No, we're doing this. What the fuck? Oh, it's Microsoft Edge. It's the Edge update. Okay. That's why it crashed. Because it tried to update the browser. It's just white screen at the moment. That's why I'm so illuminated. You can kind of see my hand is lit up because my screen is just blaring out white. So it's actually hurting my eyes a little bit. But the camera's on top of it. So yeah. I don't use Microsoft Edge, so I do on this computer because this computer I use it for file transfer while I'm on my other browsers and stuff. I used to use it for work. Anyway, Joby. Yeah. So battle plan is to fetch my fruit salad. I've got banana. I've got a banana. I've got blueberries and I've got strawberries. That's it. That's my fruit salad. So yeah, I'm gonna have that, and I've got yogurt as well. So yum. I had a big pasta Caesar salad, chicken and bacon pasta Caesar salad with cheese as well because I added cheese. And I did that after my workout because I haven't been feeling great today. I've had like a cold or something. I feel like I felt like I've had a cold or I'm having a cold or something. So yeah, I don't get it. But dude, it's fine. It's fine. It's only $3. It's only $3. You know, it's not that big of a deal. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. But I'm gonna at least talk about it and why I don't like it. But it doesn't seem terrible looking. It didn't seem terrible looking. It didn't. Yeah. Plus, I did used to like Whoopi Goldberg. So I don't know. She was in Star Trek, by the way. She's in a lot of Star Trek. Next Generation. She was a regular character on Next Generation. I will. Okay. So yeah, how I sign out these things is I just say class dismissed and then I go. So see you in a bit, Jeff, and yeah, class dismissed.